might be back. So this laptop apparently can't run for more than 10 minutes without dying anymore. So yay. Alright. Emote only chat and shit will turn off again automatically in a minute, so just give that a sec or two. Have a look. But no, yeah, no. Thought this thing would last long enough. It said I had 90% battery in it, and it's like, nah, fuck you. So the battery, yeah, battery, man. I mean, this machine does pretty much live on 24/7 plugged in. So, can I change mod settings? Where are we? Let's manually turn those settings off, and off. There we go. Turn those off manually. Only for clear and support LBGTI rights. Well, I mean, that's not what the stream's about, but I mean, yeah, you do you, mate. You do you. There might be a slight audio delay difference between my talking and the video as well. That's mainly because this is my stream machine. This is what I normally use for 2PC streaming, so it is engineered to have a bit of a delay because with 2PC streaming there is a little bit of a delay. But yeah, it's a battery that went out. So once we get through the first part, I'm going to have to do some mad dashing with some power cables because we will be moving from where I currently am. Network rate and everything's looking good. Oh, and the other thing is the network card on this is a little bit dodgy too. So anyway, how you doing, Sky? How you doing, Bo? Aussie? How you doing, mate? Mike? Mr. Taz? Oh, so the connection itself has actually been surprisingly stable, so. And there's still things popping up. Steam's just logged in. I forgot to disable those. They are going to be disabled this stream because this is a semi-serious stream, so. Seems fine delay-wise, oh that's good. Yeah, my laptop battery is fucked, needs to be plugged into work. Yeah, same with this one. Anyway, we're going to sit here for a little bit and just have a little bit of a chat while we wait for, you know, all those slow people to drift in. Come on, Twitch, sort your shit out. Although, probably loading Twitch while I am streaming on this particular connection is not going to go so well. Viewer rewards, where are we? Channel points. And we're turning off pretty much every single one of them. We'll leave the kill with the pre-rolled add-on, but we'll turn off all the others. Even the effects. So turn all those off. I'll get back with you guys in a minute.
Secondary objective achieved.
Hey you poop sandwich. Nice tree.
Fucking hell, that was loud. I don't know who that is because I'm not currently looking at that particular screen. I'll get back to you in a sec. And did you just call me a fucking poop sandwich? What a dick. What a dick. Right, what we got? Of course it was Zeth. Of course it was fucking Zeth. Weather looks good down your way. It's very on and off at the moment. Very on and off. You can see those black clouds behind me. It pissed it down this morning. Sun came out. Pissed it down again. Sun came out. Yeah. So I do apologise. You guys are going to get a bit of wind noise until we head inside, but there's not a heck of a lot I can do because I can't find the end to the mic on this. So hopefully it's not too bad though. Hopefully it's not too bad. How you doing anyway, Mr. Zeth? How you doing, sir? No, not good enough. You will live, mate. You will fucking live. How's your weekend been? How's your weekend been? And Mr. Bo, how's yours been? Good, I hope. I hope everyone has been busy. I know I have. And like I say, a lot of you people do know what I have to say, or you've heard bits and pieces, or you don't know anything. So, all right. What are we? We're 7:02, so let's kick in. Mic volume dropped after you fiddled with it. Yeah, I pushed it in a bit. I pushed it in so it wasn't so stuck out. Yeah. Lazy Sunday beer and pizza farts coming in strong. Nice, nice. I had crumb schnitzel salad, and baked stuffed potatoes. It's fucking awesome. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, we are up the Motueka Valley, just out of Motueka, Tasman. And there is a significant reason for that. So we'll get into that in a minute. But we'll start off from about 2 weeks ago, eh? Yeah, let's go 2 weeks ago. So a lot of you guys sort of know. I'm an IT guy, right? You know, I've been in IT. I've pretty much one of those jobs where I'm always on call. You know, I've had to drop streams in the past to go and fix shit, that sort of stuff. You know, one of those kind of jobs. Well, okay. So 2 weeks ago, they come to me and they say, we're making you redundant. You know, we're going to outsource your role. We need to pretty much triple our infrastructure in 3 months because we promised it to the board. Of course, it never happened. Hell, I didn't even hear about it until 2 weeks ago. So they're going to outsource the building of the infrastructure. Now, I've been with this company for 10 years. So, in recognition of those 10 years, they gave me a choice. I could either stay on and they can try and find me some more work, or I can opt to resign, and because I've been there for 10 years, they're going to give me a little something, you know, monetary payout. So, you know, I'm freaking out because I live a fairly, I wouldn't say lush lifestyle, a comfortable lifestyle. 10 years is a long time. 10 years is a very long time to be with one employer. But in this case, it worked out. So I'm freaking out, and I'm sort of thinking, "Fuck, what do I do? What do I do?" And it's like, oh, because that I'm not going to give you guys the figure, but they'd given me the figure. And I was sort of mulling over. It's like I could live off that, but things are going to have to change. Or I could stay on with the chance of possibly being made redundant anyway. Now, my contract doesn't have a redundancy clause. I don't get anything in the event of a redundancy. If I'd opted for that, I could have come out pretty much with nothing. No job, no way to pay my bills. You know, obviously I'd get what was owing to me, like my leave, my annual leave, which is, you know, the holiday pay, that sort of thing, and obviously any hours worked. So it's like, oh, that's a bit of a risk. Do I go down that road? So ultimately, I opted to take the money, and to resign, because I thought, well, you know, at least I've got somewhere to start. It's a decent chunk of cash. Yeah, I can try and do something with that. Yeah. So told them, yep, all right, yeah, and we got all that ball rolling and everything. And then I sort of thought, I've got a lot of outgoings. You know, I've got my internet connection, I've got Sky, which I don't use, I've got child support payments, my rent alone is $425 a week. I got, you know, my personal loan that I'm paying off. What else have I got? You know, there's power, there's food. So we're looking at about, I don't know, $750 to $800 a week outgoings. Put it this way. After I rejigged all my finances to get myself sort of back into the green, which has happened, was funnily about 3 weeks ago. I was earning $1,900 a fortnight after tax. About 1,500 of that was going into bills. So I had about 400, give or take, to food. Yeah, 200 was for food. I put $50 in the car. Yeah, the 150 that was my play money. Just don't eat. Easy. Yeah, I know, but you know, I know. Sucks that corporate stuff just gets dropped on people that it affects like that. I had some experience with a couple of years ago. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It sucked. It was an awful situation to be in, to be put in. But I don't. You know, we've both parted on good terms. I've got nothing against him. Yeah, it's a shitty situation, but you know, at the end of the day, shit happens, and there's not a hell of a lot of you know, you can do by raising a stink about it, because part of the resignation was it was effective immediately. So I haven't actually been I haven't been working for 2 weeks. I'm not gonna say I haven't had a job for 2 weeks, because I have a job. I have a new job. We'll get to that shortly. But because they're required to give me 4 weeks notice, so they paid that out as part of my payout as well. And it was just easier that way, and it worked well for me. So anyway, where was I? Here I go into more than I even make a week. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I had kids, and you know, my rent is relatively high, and debts, and yeah, you know, keep it in your pants is all I can say. Keep it in your pants. Yeah. So I'm sort of trying to work out what the hell do I do with my life now. I don't have a job. I've been doing the same thing for 10 years, or 10 plus years, and to be fair, I'm sick of it. You know, I'm still IT savvy and that sort of thing, but it just doesn't interest me anymore. I used to hate going to work. It was boring because it was the same shit, different day, over and over and over again. So yeah, I thought, yeah, right, well, fuck it, let's make some changes. A lot of you have probably noticed there's been no streams for the past 2 weeks. Admittedly, the week before the week just gone, I had my kids, so it just wasn't feasible to try and stream. But this week, I have been extremely busy, and I will be extremely busy for a wee while yet to come, and we'll get to that in a moment. So I'm thinking, shit, you know, how am I going to live? I've got enough money to sort of, you know, live comfortably for a little bit in the same situation I am, but that money's going to run out. And the reality is, I'm not going to get a job, pretty much with anybody, to be honest, at the same rate that I was getting, you know, to be able to cover what my outgoings were. So it's like, fuck, what do we do? What do we do? So I made a life choice. I contacted my friend who hasn't had the best record when it comes to getting workers through. He's a mechanic, by the way. I said, "Oh, you guys still looking for a?" This is the same day that I accepted the, you know, the settlement. And I said, "Hey, you still looking for a part timer?" He's like, "Okay, when do you want to start?" There we go. So, at this stage, I'm a part-time mechanic, and he is open to the idea of it becoming a like an adult apprentice position. So I could actually become a full-fledged mechanic, which is something I wouldn't mind doing, to be honest. I know my way around an engine. I do, unless I have the required specialist tools, or I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I pretty much do all my own engine maintenance when it comes to my cars, my mower, you know, and all the toys that I've had previously. I've just put the tip in, and now you've pulled it out with that statement. God. Yeah, so I thought, well, bugger it, you know, why not? And I've been sick for the last week, so I haven't actually been able to do said job. But yeah, not Rona, just a cold, before any of you guys get any ideas. So it's like, right, okay, that's the job sorted. It's part time. I'm gonna be earning fuck all. I'm gonna need to find somewhere else to live. Now, I'm currently living in a 4-bedroom house in the middle of Motueka. Average rent for that particular home, I'm not paying this, just FYI, is around about $550 a week. I'm actually very, very lucky, because I got in when the rate was low, and the landlord hasn't really done any work to the house, so he's got no real justification for putting it up. And I think it's starting to fucking rain. Of course it is. All right, we'll speed things up a bit. We're gonna have to move inside sooner rather than later. We're only coming for you down south. Yeah, I saw that. Anyway, so it's like, yeah, okay. Well, let's try a different style of living. So I bought. That is not going to turn. Well, fuck you. All right, I'll pick it up and turn it around then. I bought this. Meat Busted. It is an 11.5 meter Mitsubishi Fuso. Ex-Japanese coach. It was imported over here. I think it was in 2004. And at one point converted into a motorhome. So that is going to be my home very, very shortly. Set me back a pretty penny. But it was about 20 grand. Not going to lie, but it was about 20 grand. And we're going to go have a walk through in a minute. So you people have seen me mentioning buses and that sort of stuff. Well, now you know what the hell I've been talking about. How many wank station? Has to have at least 4. Well, the beauty is of it, Zeth, is it's empty. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Busting nuts. I thought about that. Yeah. So nah, I prefer Buster. Shit, I need to put the window up on my fucking ute. Yeah. So I'm currently getting wet. Hopefully the battery on this will last. If not, because I need to swap some cables over. So we're going to run over to the bus quickly. We're going to jump inside. And we're going to continue our chat in there. I'm going to give you guys a look through. If the stream dies, just stick around because I'm just going to have to reboot it. So, busted, as in the word busted. Hang on, I'll type it in chat. There we go. Right, let's. I'm just going to rush inside. Beep. We've only got a couple of minutes. And this is extremely heavy because I'm carrying fucking a laptop and my headset fucking amp and all that sort of bullshit. Right, where are we? Cables, cables, cables. I'm just going to leave you guys here for a minute because I need to go plug the bus's power back in. Because I had to unplug it because the fucking battery on this died. Oh, don't rip that cable out, Primus. That would be dumb. Oh. Don't have a sexy neck. What do you reckon? Yeah? Right, there we go. Give me a sec. I just need to go plug the bus back in. I just realised you guys can still hear me, so... Typical. It's been fine and sunny all afternoon. And as soon as we do this, it starts to rain. Where's that clip? That goes in there. And where's the bucket? Bucket needs to go back over. Oh, right. That's off the ground. Cool. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, so 1992 Mitsubishi Fuso. 6-cylinder turbo diesel. Fires up first pop. We'll fire her up shortly. Right, where are we? Get that power cable back in before she cuts out. Come on. In we go. Beep. We're done. Right. I need a seat. Right, where are we? Oh, so the bus has power. Is it a 3-phase thing or normal power with a converter? No, so it's currently, it does have solar, but the solar only does the lights. I actually just got this working today because it was all disconnected. So it has solar lighting, has a couple of DC jacks around it. The breaker says stereo, but it doesn't have one. And spare, whatever the hell that is. What is the voltage actually currently saying on that? 12.8 volts. I've currently got my car battery hooked up to it because I don't have any house batteries. Yeah, so a couple of bits falling down here and there, but she is stripped. We'll show you in a minute. Window up. Shit, good call actually. Thank you for that, Bo. Yep, because it's starting to piss it down. Oh, I'm getting wet. Oh, you can't. Ugh. Good call on that, Bo. Good call on that, mate. Right, where are we? Well, those dark clouds look pretty ominous. Yeah, well, I mean, that's only rolled in the last 20 minutes. Hell, it could be gone in 20 minutes. Yeah, so I got an 11.5 meter bus. So yeah. Anyway, where's the cable for the webcam? I'll pull that out without ripping out everything else. It's sitting under it. There we go. This has a dodgy network card on it, so I need to be careful. Right. So let's have a quick little look. Bang Bus is alive. Could be a Bang Bus. Alright, so like I say, she's fairly stripped out. Nice comfy seat here. I've been fucking around with the solar up the top front left there. They took all the speakers and everything out, unfortunately, which is a little bit sad of them. No fireplace yet, but I've got one on order. So the flue is there, that's the main thing. Pilot cockpit. We're probably going to be part of the... Hang on. Oop. Probably going to be part of the living room here, I reckon. Like I say, she's fully stripped out. There's nothing here at the moment. Not sure. So the fireplace is going to be that area. I'm not sure what we're going to do about the rest of it. This area here will be the kitchen. They did start building a kitchen, but it's a little bit too small for my liking personally. Might have to close some of those windows on that side as well. So going to rip all of those out. So probably, you know, bring it back to about here, I reckon. Nice big bench area, so I can put a sink and stuff in. The plan is to have it fully, fully self-contained. Streaming from buses. Well, once it's all set up, no. So what the plan is, and I have already bought it. I have bought a 20-foot refrigerated container, and that is going to sit out there. So I'm going to stream from within the container. Vida's Cheer, thank you for the follow. How you doing? That's my niece. If anyone didn't know, that's my niece. A lot of potential. We haven't got far. We've still got a lot more to go yet. Fireplace in the bus seems dangerous. Nah, not if it's done right. It's so you can lay naked on a beer rug on the floor and stream to chat and record. Probably not. No, it's not gonna be an open fireplace. Making a mining farm. To make a mining farm will give you more than enough heat and run from solar, make you money. Yeah, only on days where the sun's out, mate. Bus plus container. Why does this sound familiar? Because Mr. Groby's done it, and I have unfortunately been a right and utter pest to Groby as of late. So I am going to have to apologise to him at some point. But I've been asking him all sorts of bloody questions, and because he's done it, he's been there, he's done it. You know. Right. Anyway, let's carry on. So, I wonder if it's going to be easier if I put you on the stand and I walk around with everything. I don't know. I just can't move far because there's power adapter. Right, so I'm just going to hook you on the back of my laptop. You're not going to let me install you backwards. Are you fucking... Okay, Logitech, whatever. I just need to pull this cable inside a bit more. I'm currently piggybacking off my mother's internet. And I'm going to close that window because it's raining. Alright, anyway, let's move on. Sphere, he's been leaning on you for Printceptor. No, he hasn't really. I've just been offering it freely. Hello, Vienna. Refrigerator container. Why? Why? Because it's already insulated. It's already insulated, so I don't have to spend a fuckload of money and hours lining it so that it's nice and warm so I can stream in it. Or put my printer in it. It's already done. It's a refrigerator. Right, anyway. Let's lift this up and carry on. Without pulling everything out. Okay. So, can I tilt that down a bit? Because this is comfortable for me. Oh, there we go. Right, like I said, she's stripped. There's nothing in it. So, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Where's that network cable? I need to clamp that with my hand so it doesn't get ripped out. So, yeah, not sure what's going to go in here yet. Possibly where the fridge and shit is going to go. I'm going to get a small outdoor shed for just out where that is. That's where I'm going to be putting my washing machine and whatnot. Oh, that's a power cable. Let's look out for that. I should actually probably grab onto that so I rip that out too. Anyway, this area here is the bathroom. Yes, it's not big, But it's a bus. What do you expect? They aren't big. And I've reached the end of the power cable. Great. Be nice if my laptop wouldn't fucking die. Hang on, let me put you down here. Stay where you are. You guys stay there. Don't run to the other side of the bus, otherwise you'll fall off. I'm just gonna move this power socket quickly. Yes, I know you're going flat. Shut up. Might be time to upgrade my laptop, and I'll hock this thing off to my sister. That's generally what happens with all my old equipment. She loves it, really. Free stuff. Alright, okay, now I can move a little bit further. Okay, so yeah, in here. Whoa. So, I don't know, maybe shitter there. Probably shitter there because that's where the wheel well is. Probably shower in this area here. It's only going to be a small one. I need to paint those windows or something, or cover them up or whatever. And then this area here, where all the shit is sitting, it was a wardrobe. It was a wardrobe. And it's already a little bit built in. I thought, you know what? That looks like an excellent spot for some bunks. Because I have 2 sons, as a lot of you know. Refrigerator sounds nice in this humidity. Yeah, well, I mean, the refrigeration part of it doesn't work, unfortunately. But not just run it? Yeah. No, you rip all the refrigeration shit out of it, mate. Going to put reinforcing kits on the wheels and windows and install a mounted... No, I'm not. Shower and shitter in one? It'll be in one area, yeah. Waffle stomping. Yeah, maybe. And then up the end here, I can sort of waddle my way up here without falling over, is where my room's going to be. So I've measured it out between where this wall is here, that you're staring at point blank range, right from here to, if you can see the ridge on the back there, that's where my bed is going to be. My bed just fits. I have a Super King and I'd rather not get rid of it, but it just fits. It is going to be fairly high up, but that's not uncommon when it comes to buses. So, the rain's coming in there too. I'm going to have to close that door. Oh, it's coming through the roof. Never mind. I need to close the sunroof. Right. So, yep. So, bunk beds in there for the boys, for Mr. Lucas and Mr. Isaac. They're going to live in there. My room's going to be up the end there. I'm going to work out where the TV and shit's going to go yet. A lot of this stuff is still going to be ripped out yet because I, want to do it sort of my own thing. Come on, power adapter. Right, I'm going to pop you guys back up here for a minute so I can just move this power adapter again, and then we'll have another conversation. Oh. But yeah, so yeah, getting a reefer. I've actually got it really cheap. I've got it for $1,500, and that's because it's got a slightly bent roof. It's got a slightly bent roof on it. Alright, I'm just going to turn that around. There we go, and aha, there we go. Tilt you back up, and I'm just going to quickly close that skylight while I remember. While the rain's pissing in through it. And the back door. Where's the back door? There's the back door. No, fuck. Oh, don't tell me I have to go outside. Oh. Gotta lift it. It's got one of those catches on it to stop it, closing on its own. Yeah. Right, anyway. So, yeah. So the plan is get a container. I've got the bus. Picked the bus up yesterday. Drove it home yesterday morning. It was such a great trip, she didn't, no issues. We did lose the front window up the top there. It was painted over and we think it might have been cracked. And the pressure, driving against wind, whatever, pushed it in. So there was bits of insulation and shit flying around everywhere. I'm just hoping the fucking lights, the power's working, that's great. So this is running off my my car battery at the moment. And the panels today seem to have charged it up nicely, so the panels on the roof work. I had fun emptying this shit bucket. It's going to be a composting toilet, so once every couple of months, and it should be the consistency of dirt, really, so Slept in a caravan for a year. It wasn't too bad. My plan is, I want to get a stretcher in here as soon as possible, so I can sleep in here and start doing odd jobs. One of my best mates is a builder. You actually know him, Connor. Bo. Connor. He was at my wedding. You know him. He's a builder, and his girlfriend is a joiner. So fucking Primus is winning, mate. Primus is winning. Is it Warrington Rego? Rego's on hold. Well, it's not on hold anymore. I took it off yesterday to I put a month's reg on it to drive it home, but it doesn't have a current COF, but it shouldn't require much for one. It's actually a good thing it didn't have a COF, to be perfectly honest, because you cannot find a pre-converted bus in any condition. Even this is fully stripped out, and it cost me 20 grand with no certificate of fitness. I was looking. You've seen the one I was looking at. It was a white one, and it was 15 grand, and with no COF. So you won't typically find a bus or a house truck with a current COF for less than 30 to 45,000. And I didn't really want to go that high on the budget just because I need money to work on it. This it has solar, but I'm replacing it. I want sort of like a like what you have in a house, where when the solar is there, when your batteries are charged, your equipment will favor the solar. When your batteries are getting low or the sun's not favorable, it'll move more towards the grid. That's the kind of setup I want. But with the options, I can still drive and be fully off the grid. It looks good, mate, and you seem to have it all planned out. So all the best with it. Getting there. I need to, like I say, there's still a lot of place here that I need to work out what's going where. Pretty much this end of the house. Yeah, sure, fuck it, house. This end of the house is done. I know where everything's going, mainly because that's where the bathroom was anyway. Makes sense for the boys' bunks to be there because it's half built. And it makes sense for my bed to go at the end because it's the biggest part of the bus and it's my bus. That's the other thing is people have been scoffing at the last couple of days, but I've been sort of going around going, I'm a homeowner, and I am a homeowner. This is my home and it's mine. It's 100% mine. I don't owe anybody for anything for it, and that is super satisfying feeling. I think it's more the security really than anything. Just having that security of knowing that this is mine. But anyway, arrogance aside, yeah. So that the arse end is done. The arse end is planned out. Did I bring my keys in? I did bring my keys in. Yep, cool. Just gonna haul up a chair. Yeah. So obviously, for obvious reasons, streams are going to be going on hiatus a little bit. Try and get one in every now and then when I can. If I've got room to set up the computer in here, we'll play something, obviously. But I'm probably going to be not this particular laptop. I've got another laptop, which is typically what I use when I'm in bed, that sort of thing. I'm pretty much going to be primarily on that, and it's not in any sense of the word gaming grade. Like, it's got integrated graphics, so no gaming. Which just sucks because I'm gonna miss out on playing with all you guys. But I'm handing in the notice to my house tomorrow. So 28 days effective from when I put that in. So that'll give me 28 days. I've got 28 days to get this livable. My mum's house is just over there. Like, literally, I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh. There we go. You can see out the window there. So you got this. So the shed's there. There's my ute, by the way. The ute I was walking on. So that shed's getting pulled down. You can see over the back there. You can see that roof. That's Mummy's place. That's me, Mummy. So my mother has said, when it's my weekend for the boys, I can have them in there. I can store some of my stuff in there as well. So even if I don't get this thing to a livable state within that 28 days, I should do. To have livable, we've really got to just have beds. yeah, beds and power really, and something to keep the kids entertained. I mean, there's running water over there. The toilet, this place has an outdoor toilet, so it's just over yonder. It's gonna be interesting with the boys, but I don't know. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Right. You remember Connor? Good, good. He had a super hot white. Yes, he did. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's now an apprentice builder. So he's actually coming over this coming weekend, and we're gonna get the bed base built. And I'm gonna watch him very, very closely on how he does things because when he's not here, I want to be able to do. I've got no building experience whatsoever. None in the fucking slightest. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Um, So he's going to give me some pointers. I'm going to still need to go out and buy a shit ton of tools and stuff because I have none of that. But we're going to build the bed base, and at least that way I can be sleeping here, not on a stretcher, ideally. I can get the cats up here, get them used to the place. Um, and it'll be 2 weeks before the boys get here, so the cats will have time to acclimatise. Um, and it also means I'm here maximum of the time. I can get some fucking work done on this. I can get some work done on the bunk, so I can get work done on outside. I don't know when the container's turning up yet. But when the container gets here, my house stuff is going into it. Um, and depending on what I'm keeping, what I'm giving away, that might take a couple of months, might take a month, it might take a couple of weeks. I don't know. But I'm going to work my way through all my stuff, what I'm keeping, what I'm not. And then that room will get converted into a games room. So I'm pretty much planning to partition it right down the middle. So there'll be a door in the middle. On the side, you'll walk in. The back end of it, I'm probably just going to paint green, and that's going to be my stream room. I'm going to have to line it with foam and stuff because it's going to be an acoustic fucking nightmare in there. And the other end, I'm sort of thinking is because I'll seal that door up, could be the 3D printing hobby area. So, but that's further down, further down the track yet. No, fucking mate, it's all yours. Yeah, it's good. So you're intending it to be mobile, and the wheels aren't just to get around permits. Correct. I want this to be fully self-contained. I can't drive it yet. I don't have a class 2. You need a class 2 to drive it. But I want it to be self-contained. I want to have panels on the roof. It's got panels on the roof, but I want to have more panels on the roof. So it's got its own power supply. I need to put grey and I don't know if I need a black water tank. No, you don't need a black water tank unless you're storing shit. Unless you're transporting shit, which will be done in the composting toilet anyway. So no, I don't need a black tank. So yeah, I'm gonna put grey water tanks. I need to put water supply tanks under it. Yeah, but the plan is to be fully self-contained, so I can just unplug and fuck off. Grab the kids. Let's go to Kaikoura. Let's go to Auckland. Go park up in Bo's driveway. I can sit there on my composting toilet, having a shit in his driveway. Why not? Livable can be a wide definition, exactly. What about the poor little fishies? The fish are gone. Fish are at mum's. The fish are over there in a pond. Fish are gone. Mobile pond on a trailer, there's a tow behind the bus. Oh god. So because this is an 11.5 metre, you can't put a tow ball on it. So I can't take, unfortunately. That would have been the only benefit of it being a bit shorter, is I could have had a tow ball on it, and I could have put an A-frame on the ute, so I had something to drive wherever we went. So we would just hook it on the back, hook the ute on the back of the bus like a trailer, and sort of go somewhere, and then we could unhook it, leave the bus wherever, the camping ground or whatever, and drive around in the ute. Unfortunately, this is an 11.5 metre bus. It never had a tow ball. I don't even think it can get a tow ball because of its length. So I mean, it's a downside, but I mean, to be honest, if I'm going to be going anywhere, am I really going to be driving anywhere? If I'm going to a campground or whatever, I'm probably going to be spending time at the campground doing camping things, And yes, we'll have the bus there, but I mean, I'm not overly worried about that, to be honest. The concern I do have is I'd have to get some kind of seating situation installed for the boys. Because obviously there's a driver's seat which has a seat belt, and there's a couch and a couple of beds. That's a no-no as far as I'm aware, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a no-no. So they'd have to sort something out with that as well. Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah. A look right at home parked in, yeah. Pond in the tray of the ute. Yeah, until you friggin' like put your brakes on and all the water goes over the top of your fucking cab. I was right, class 2 is a medium rigid here. Piece of piss, mate. Got mine first time. Oh, yeah, I just haven't gone for it yet. So my mum's partner drove this back because he works in road construction. He's got all his licenses because he drives all the trucks and diggers and bullshit. So he drove it back for me, which is fucking awesome of him. We've dropped some frames. It's fine. 0.3%. That's fine. You don't have seatbelts in normal buses though. No, you don't. But you've got a little bit. You know, it's COF for the seats. So the seats are part of the certificate of fitness. This doesn't have any. So I don't know. I don't know if it's allowed to carry passengers. And even saying that, do I really want to carry my boys in something like this where they're not restrained? Do I really want to, put? Yes, I'm in a very heavy vehicle, which is not going to stop in a hurry. But that's also a concern as well. That it's not going to stop in a hurry. But yeah, so like I said, plan is to be fully self-contained. So if I have to move and I go somewhere where there is no water,
Insufficient funds.
Oh
fucking
la
hell.
la, a special Primus tonight, GG.
Hello, Mr. Wheels. You're 40 minutes late, mate, but I have a feeling you were having a kip. Cheers for the 50 biddies, mate. Handcuffs? No, Bo. Don't have kids. Just don't ever have kids, would you? Because you're a worry, mate. You're a fucking worry. Yeah, so the plan is to be fully self-contained. Fill up the freshwater tanks with enough. I don't know. I don't even know how big they get. There's a fuckload of room under this bus. Like there is a massive cavity under here where you could fit probably, if you span from one side of the bus to the other, 2 decent sized tanks, or you could probably fit even 4 smaller ones. So because I only need grey water, which is like your shower water, your sink. I actually think piss counts as grey water, from what I've read. But you've obviously got to, you can't just dump it on the ground. You've got to dispose of it properly. And yeah, then a fresh water tank for running said sink, drinking, shower. Not for pissing. No, you don't piss in freshwater tanks. It'll stop in a hurry if you run in something more solid in the bus. True, true. If it's got more mass in the bus, it'll stop in a hurry. P is black. You sure? Love a good cavity. Yeah, so it's got a fuckload of room underneath. Everything I've been reading recently, this guy apparently P counts as grey. That shit that counts as black. You need to get that checked. Yeah. But yeah, so we turned up on site yesterday at 10 a.m. Checked all the fluids, filled up the radiator because it was empty. Put oil in it because it was low. It'd been sitting for a while, about 8 months I think, but they've been starting it up and sort of keeping it fresh. And this is all good stuff when you buy a new vehicle anyway. So once over, fill her up with water, fill her up with oil, that sort of thing. Yeah, so got her all up and running. Fired off first turn of the key. I love it. Those are yes, dude. So yes, body fluids equals black. Well, everything I've been reading as of late suggests otherwise. So, hello, Mr. Wolf. How you doing, dude? Anyway, where were we on the old plan? Yeah. So I've sort of I'm gonna buy one of those 2 meter by 3 meter garden sheds you get from 110. So I'm gonna put my washing machine in that. I'm gonna put my freezer in that, and store my lawnmower in it. I'm keeping my lawnmower. I've got a lawn. There's enough room out there for the kids for their trampoline or whatever. You're doing good. It's good to hear. I'm a little jealous. I've always wanted to do something like this. So have I. I've wanted to do this for years. I've just never had never had the means. It was just, good thing I was professional about losing my job. And the fact that I've been at the same job for 10 years. I've done a good job for 10 years. So they were like, You know, we're not just going to kick you out on your ass because, you know, we're not like that. Because and a lot of people have sort of been going, oh, that's a bit, you know, after 10 years, that's a bit shit. It's like, it's a little bit shit, yes, but I can understand why, and there's no ill feelings. And not because they paid me out, but it's just the way they went about it. The fact that they didn't just leave me on my ass. You know, they sort of thought, well, you know, you've had a rough year this last year. We're not going to do that to you, and I think that's what I respect the most about them. So yeah, no bad blood between us, between myself and the company I worked for. Same thing happened to me after 18 years, outsourced to Mumbai. Ah, right. Yeah, well, they're outsourcing their infrastructure uh, implementation to. There are companies that do this, you know, as their bread and butter, and I think it was going to end up costing about the same anyway as it was to pay me. But they could get it done like the 3 times quicker. So, and it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't so no ill will towards them whatsoever. A lot of companies would just kick you on the way out. They did more. They did a lot more than enough. And even after this past year, you guys have seen me, you know, at my worst, not really at my best in the last year, but you know, pretty much at my worst. And they have been super understanding about it. So it's not like what do you call it? Oh, I can't fault them. Can't fault them. So so yes. As I was saying, I'm giving my notice at my house tomorrow. So that starts the clock. That gives me 4 weeks to get enough done here. Yes, there is a mini horse behind me. Before you know anyone sort of mentions it, there is a mini horse there. There's about 5 more out over there. So that gives me 4 weeks. And remember, I do have a new job, so I'll be working a couple of days a week as well to get some work done on this. To get some work done on Busted. I've got to also get the old place cleaned up. So I've got a gardener coming in to do all the yards because I don't have a green thumb. I've got a skip coming because let's be fair, I'm an IT guy and I've hoarded a lot of shit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've hoarded a lot of shit and a lot of it's got to go. It can't come. There ain't enough room. There ain't enough room. Any goats? No. Thank fuck. No. Not a single fucking goat. I mean, there's cows on the other side of the road, over way down the end of the driveway. There's cows. Close enough.
Insufficient funds.
Mini horse, 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 horse.
Mini horse. Yes. Where are these? Down there. I'll give you guys a look in a minute. Cheers for the biddies, Mr. Zeph. Alright, anyway, where are we? No, get angry and burn the place down. Well, then I would have left with nothing, and I wouldn't have busted. You know, and I've still got, you know, so I've bought this, and I've still got enough money to live on for a bit, and I've still got enough money to sink some into this as well. Cause I need to get a proper solar system set up because I want to be self-sufficient. My rent here, my land rent here is fairly cheap. I'm currently 240-volt electricity. I'm currently leeching off my mother. So we've got a meter in there, so I'm going to pay for whatever I use. But obviously, I want to minimise that as much as possible. I want to, you know, I'm in sunny Nelson. Well, not, but you know, sunny Nelson. You know, one of the sunniest places in the country. Make the most of that solar power. You know. So if I can use, the less I can use off of them, the less they get charged, the less I have to pay them. Yeah, makes sense really. As for water and shit, well, I mean, there's a water tank right there, so I don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. Is that a fucking mini? It is a fucking mini horse, yes. Most important question is, how close are you to the local chicken shop? So I'm about 10 to 15 k's out of town, at a mile. So, you know, I used to say, oh, I'm about 40 minutes out of Nelson. Whenever I was streaming, people ask, oh, you know, whereabouts in the region are you? Are you in Nelson? No, I'm about 40 minutes away. Yeah, well, now I'm about an hour out of Nelson now. About an hour out of Nelson, because it's all 80k road up here. It's all, well, it's 80k up to the Alexander Bluff Bridge, and then it's 100k after that, but everyone tots along here at 80k anyway. So yeah, so I'm about an hour out of Nelson now. The promise of becoming a farm? No, I'm not becoming a farmer. What the hell gives you that idea? I'm just moving into a bus. I'm just moving into a bus. You're late, mate. You have to go back and watch the start of the VOD. You're gonna have to go back and watch the start of the VOD. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so obviously until the container's here and set up, for gaming, the streaming's gonna be, oh god, who knows?
By the way, missile launch detected.
Yeah, I really need to get those changed over to more Stargatey ones, but thank you for the gift sub, Mr. Zeth. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm not becoming a farmer, fuck off. Are you going to paint it bright green like your Wreckfest bus? Probably not. I mean, it would look cool, wouldn't it? It would look... Actually, I don't know, maybe dark green. I might do dark green. I don't know. Possible? Yes? No? Who knows? No, I haven't really thought about that yet. Interior is my main priority right now. Get it livable, get it comfortable. The main thing. So the fireplace needs to obviously be in before winter. Because that flue is currently just open to the atmosphere. I mean, there's a cap on it, but it's you know. So obviously the fireplace before winter. I have ordered one. So it's being custom made. It'll be here a month or so. And then I need to work out how the fuck to install the damn thing. And like I say, I'm not a carpenter, not a builder, not. I don't.
Insufficient funds.
Farmer Primus here. Y'all come back now.
Oh, fuck off, Zeth. Thank you for the... I'll take you 20 bits, but no, I'm not a fucking farmer. Fuck off. Fuck you. Kick from home? No. No. Go back and watch the VOD, Mo. Primus is moving into a house bus. Primus is moving into a house bus is basically the short story. Take it to Destruction Derby. Then what am I going to live in, you idiot? Actually, I don't think there are any places in New Zealand that do destruction derbies, or sorry, demolition derbies with with buses. I don't think. Probably too unsafe, to be honest. Too heavy, too much mass. We're not crazy like the Americans. It'd be funny to see you drive a bus in Wreckfest while in a bus. That, yeah. I mean, that could always be the signature vehicle, you know. So get the colour right, depending on what colour this thing gets painted, and get it right in game. And I don't know, it doesn't feel right, to be honest. Primus is becoming a farmer, just don't lose the derby. I'm not becoming a farmer. Fuck you, Bo. You just don't lose the derby. It's still gonna get messed up. Alright, anyway. Who wants to hear this thing run? Because it runs fucking well. Oh, that was random. That just opened randomly. Let's fire this bitch up. Oh, come on. You guys are heavy, you know that? Fat fucks, come on. You need to go on a diet. You need to go on a diet. Move that so I don't break it. And get a bulb for that. Move the screwdrivers out of the way. You guys can sit there. There you go. There you go. We're going to be a little bit crooked. Making the most of what we got here, guys. There's not a lot of room yet. Don't you beep at me, asshole. Oi! I said don't. Right, we're still live. We are. Cool. I didn't knock the network out. Cool. Alright. Does it drive or run? Does it drive or run? Wow. Let me get rid of the wood on the fucking seat first. Alright, busted. Do what you did yesterday and just start right up. Where the hell's the key? That one. Alright, I need to pull you on. I need to close you. Hang on. Compressor's running. Give it a few minutes. Oh, a few seconds. We are in neutral. On. There we go. Look at that. First pop. Straight away.
Insufficient funds.
Lightspeed Chewy.
Lightspeed. What? Lightspeed Chewy. What the fuck, man? Pull a donut or barrel roll. Dude, this thing. You'll be doing like 20k in like third gear. It's that low rating. Yes, we're vibrating, but it's because It's sitting in a bus. I don't want to just shut it off because I've just started it. But there you go. She runs. Can I close that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so runs fine. Starts up first pop, which is awesome. Enough said, really. Enough said. Not bad for 20 grand. Solar system now works after I got it working. Having to trace every fucking wire manually to sort of work out. I actually don't know if I can show you. Actually, I can show you. Hang on. Pull key out, shut you down, open you up. There we go. There you go. She runs. Let's have a look at the solar situation, shall we? You'll see why I had to do some tracing and sort of, yeah, it's not what you'd call pretty. Right, I need to tilt this forward so I can see you guys. Hang on. Oh, random. This says auto tuning. Right. Yes, that's my Ute. Right, so this is all up and running. I don't know how we can see that. Not really well. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone, get light, yada yada yada. Because there's not really a light at the front of this thing. Torch. There we go. There we go. There we go. So that's the solar system. And yes, those wires are out there currently intentionally because if we have a look over here. Yeah. That's pretty charred. It came like this. This is just how it was. But surprisingly, it still works. Look at that. It still works. It's charging me batteries. Well, it's not charging me batteries now, but what do we got there? We got 12.8 volts on the on the battery. So I mean, this entire system's getting removed anyway. So yes, it's a little bit dodgy now, but like I say, it is getting removed. Turn it off. Let me have a cough. And I'm going to grab me vape and catch up on chat a little bit. Can't even hear it? Really? Can't even hear it? We saw the vibration, so. I forgot that you were not on the wrong side of the world, but driving on the wrong side too. Nah. You're on the wrong side, mate. Very expensive vibrator, very. Toasty? Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, eh? It's how it arrived, but luckily so that's the one that's toasty is where the panels were plugged in. The panels were plugged into that socket, socket terminal. Were plugged into that particular terminal. Luckily, that's just MPP.
Insufficient funds.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts. No, he says gigawatts, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Yeah, luckily that particular socket. So where the battery plugs in, where the battery wires in, and where there's another, I don't know, it's like a light that comes on at night kind of thing. Where that goes, oh fuck, what do I do? They all share the same positive lead, so I just plugged it into the one at the end because it's the same, and it came to life. I was like, fucking hell yeah! Because yeah, the ad said that the solar was disconnected. It did not say the solar was burnt out. After that, shit got sour. Right, where are we? Very expensive vibrator, toasty. LEDs on the roof, yeah. For those times you just want to set the mood. I might do something over the bed. Why not? Yeah, could do. Just gonna say that it looks like it's fried. Yeah. Looking at the so it was the terminal itself that was charred and melted, and like the insulated casing around it was all charred and burned. So it looks like it actually got very, very hot. Now the only thing when it comes to electronics, what will cause that is a bad connection. Increased resistance causes increased heat, and I'd say that the wire was loose or something, not making a very good contact, and just heated up because the circuit board inside is fine. There's no sign of any over voltage or any damage to it other than where it was connected to the terminal. and the wire is slightly burnt at the end as well. So I'm saying it got really hot. Yeah, gigawatts. Yeah, too much power. I don't think it was. Nah, yeah. Like I say, I reckon it was bad connection. I reckon whoever installed it didn't do it properly, or it came loose over time. I'm probably more going to go if it wasn't installed properly. He does. Apparently, you can't use that saying anymore because it's racist. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. I'm sick of that kind of shit. How is it racist? Type the word into Google and look at urban. Nah. I don't care, to be honest. There are too many delicate flowers in this world. Too many delicate flowers. It's 1.21 gigawatts. If you're referring to Doc Brown, it's 1.21 gigawatts. I don't care what anybody says. It's not racist. You're not using it in a racist sense, so it's not directed at anybody, so it's not racist. They can fuck off. If you're using the word when you're referring to somebody, then yes, that's racist. That's bullshit. Fuck off. Fuck off with that shit. Because I can do that.
Insufficient funds.
Water me daddy, I'm a flower.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine you are. You are the delicate type, aren't you? How's the rest of you streaming the other night, Zeth? I fell asleep. I've been that fucking busy this last week trying to run around like a headless chicken trying to get the bus sorted, because I bought the bus 2 weeks ago. I got it yesterday, so naturally I've been a bit stressed. Shipping container, God knows when that arrives. It is bought and paid for. 1,500 for the container and 1,500 to have it shipped up from Christchurch. The reason that it's so cheap though is because it had a house dropped on it 10 years ago. So if you put 10 years ago plus Christchurch together, what do you come up with? What happened down there? Came out of bits, killed bosses and dominated. How many times did you die? Killed bosses and dominated, or got killed by bosses and raged? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, well, so the container had a house dropped on it, basically. It was down there when the Christchurch quakes happened. And they've only recently hauled it offside, or recently tried to sell it. They've determined it's not worth trying to resell because the front where the door is bowed in, it's bowed down. So the door doesn't close properly, which is no problem at the end of the day. I can put a tarp over it to keep the water out, but I can probably even just put in a car jack in the doorway with a fence post and push it back up. All the rips. Easy say I died 2 times, but killed 2 bosses and one was the hardest, so not too bad. Oh, hardest of the DLC. Could make it a kill room like Dexter. Why would it? I want to stream. No, so like I say, I'm thinking of painting the end of it green. So permanent green screen. Not have to worry about a fucking curtain. Hell, or maybe even, and it's mine. I can do this. I can actually make physical alterations. That's the best thing about it. Like at home, where I currently live, my green screen is a green sheet that's pegged onto the curtains behind me because it's not my house. I can't make modifications to it. This, if I want to paint the wall green, I can go and paint the fucking wall green. I could even put one of those, those roller things. You sort of got your 2 arms that come down. Think of like your roller kitchen, your roller kitchen roll, basically. And it's sort of what am I trying to do here? Like that. 2 arms that come down, and then there's a rod. And I could even do that and put the green screen on that, and then when I'm done, just roll it up. Probably shouldn't stream killing someone. No, I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's frowned upon. Put the Stargate on the green screen. Well, that's the plan. That's what I was thinking. Well, that was the original plan. It was at home. It was going to hang from the curtain rail. There's going to be a bit of weight in front of the green screen. Well, in the container, I can paint the wall green and I can mount the Stargate to the fucking wall as a permanent fixture. So I can still keep that plan that I was going to do. So yeah, I've got multiple possibilities, but yeah, so basically I've got about 4 weeks to get my shit together, get the house emptied. Oh, there's some quails over there. Yeah, get the old house sorted, get everything out of it, get it cleaned, so I can get my bond back. I'm gonna be absolutely knackered for the next couple of weeks because in between that, working at the new job. Luckily, he is away until Thursday this week, so I've got 4 days this week to at least get some shit done. There's not a hell of a lot I can do here because I don't know how to do anything here. I did the solar because I know my way around electronics relatively well, and a lot of that shit's fairly well documented on YouTube. So, and I could tell what the issue was here, fairly easily. Basically, yeah, all I can do at the moment is small shit like that and spend money. Now, one thing I did is I live right next to a sawmill. No shit, about 100 meters that way, if even 100 meters, there is a sawmill. And they sell timber. Cheaper. I think it's cheaper than what you get in like Mitre 10 and Bunnings, that sort of stuff. Fucking win, it's right there. It's like it was meant to be. Things are just falling into place at the moment, and I am the happiest that I've been in a very long time. I'm at that point in life where, well, yeah, I'm at that point where I'm cruising, I'm getting shit done, I'm focusing more on myself, I'm putting myself first for a change. Like, I'm not looking for a girlfriend, I'm not looking for, I'm not trying to prove myself to people. I'm just cruising. I'm happy. I have my kids every 2 weeks. I get to spend a lot of time with them. See, we're dropping frames possibly. Yeah, so not no complications in life. Just cruising. I'm fucking stoked. Those quails after a bit of time, they'll be ooh free food. Well, you don't really eat the quails. You eat the eggs, don't you? Where are they gone? They're gone. Oh, they're over there. Hey, Morb, how you doing, dude? But yeah, no, finally happy. Finally happy. Bought a bus. I think it's the best thing I've done this year is I bought a fucking bus. It's my own home. It looks good. Not a huge fan of the wood interior, but it is starting to grow on me. I hated it when I first saw it, but it's starting to grow on me. The bus itself is not an ugly heap. It's got a little bit of rust, but it's just in the panels. So I'm going to be going mostly off grid, as much as I can. Obviously, where I'm living up here, the only internet you can get is via satellite. It's not technically satellite. It's point to point. It's about 300 down, 200ish up. I mean, I can't stream at 6,000 like I normally would at home. I'm currently got it set to 3,000. So we're doing 35, and it seems to be stable. I didn't try anything else. It might do 4. I don't know. But it's currently stable at 3. Pissy Yuffie, new screen decided it doesn't want to work after 3 days of use. Oh, lovely. Is there a place? Is that the place we went and borrowed all the wood horses for the tables? We went and borrowed all the wood horses. Might have. No, I built the trestles for the tables, dude. I built the trestles. Cook quail all the time on MasterChef. I don't watch MasterChef. Gonna be a hell of a project. Good on for you, man. Hope it works out for you. Yeah, I've always wanted to live in a bus. It's been one of the things I wanted to do. And then I got married, and then I had kids, and sort of like that dream sort of became like a retirement goal. Then the marriage broke up, so that made things a little bit easier. And then I guess the losing, not I don't like calling it really losing my job because I technically resigned. Um, that was the kick. No, that was the kick I needed. New career. I'm done in IT. I'm still good at it. I'm still good with networking and fucking. I'm not really a fan of programming anymore, but I can still program. I can still do PHP. I can still do Perl. I can still do Python. I can still do Rails. I can still do all that shit. But now I can do it when I want to, as opposed to having to do it as a job. And I think that's probably going to get my passion more for the DIY computer stuff again, because whenever I have an issue at home with my network, I just sit there and say I don't want to fucking fix it because I do it every day for a job. And it's way more than enough net speed, yeah. So everything being wireless adds ping, yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see, I guess. To be honest, how much do I actually play multiplayer games where ping's a thing? At worst, maybe Wreckfest. Might be an issue hosting some game servers, if anything. And even then, Groby's offered me a little bit of space on his server. That's where we had the anti-Stasi server. That's still an option. Sweet talk him, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really interested in hosting any game servers at the moment, so it's not really an issue. The other good thing about having to build this bus completely from scratch, basically, is so you guys, some of you know, some of you don't. I'm very, very heavy into home automation. I'm very, very interested in it. I've got a home automation system at home. I can't do fuck all about it because I'm not allowed to modify the house. I can build it into the bus. It can be part of the bus. I'm obviously still going to have manual switches and stuff like that, but I can do that sort of stuff now. I've got that freedom. I can have temperature sensors throughout the bus, humidity sensors and all that sort of stuff. I can have automated light switches and blinds that open and close and that sort of stuff. How cool would that be, eh? You wake up and at 8:30 the blinds go up. That'd be awesome. Obviously, from this end of the bus, I'd keep the manual in the bedroom because nobody needs to see that. Nobody needs to see that. Just a little chicken straight in the fry, guts. Sure, we went there and carried some shit back. We probably grabbed something, yeah. I can't remember. It was over 2 years ago now. True, that's a fair point. Most sim games probably not going to be an issue. No. Yeah, truck sim maybe might be a little bit of an issue, but unless somebody's tailgating my ass or trying to snort whatever from my butt crack, it's probably not going to be an issue. They can host. It's no biggie. All the ping snobs will try to kick you in Wreckfest servers. Fuck them. They can try it. What are you going to do with all your automation home servers and NAS, etc.? So my server, my home NAS server is, it's consumer grade hardware. It's not an actual like HP server and that sort of shit. It's an old gaming PC basically. So it's not loud. It can live in here with me. Because I'm planning to keep the NAS because it's got all my movies and all my TV shows and that sort of stuff in it. Home automation is running off a little mini ITX board at the moment, which will run anywhere between 12 and 24 volts. The bus's solar system is currently 24 volts. I'm pretty sure it's going to stay 24 volts. 12 volts, I mean. So it'll run off the battery off that perfectly fine. So yeah, I just got to work out where I'm going to put the box, basically. And because I'm building from scratch, I can factor that in. It's awesome. The only things that are set in stone is where the bathroom's going to go, where my bed is going, or my room, not just my bed, my room, which is pretty much just going to be my bed, and the boys' bunks. Everything else is open for redesign, for planning, for all that sort of shit. Bastard would be cool. Kill the pre-roll ad, sure. I don't know if that'll work. There we go. We'll actually handle vibrate. Obviously, the machine wouldn't be running if the bus is moving. That's just, yeah. That's just common sense, really. The machine will not be running if the bus is moving. No, I'm not SSD. No, high capacity SSDs are fucking expensive. It's still cheaper for NAS storage, mechanical hard drives. Because 9 times out of 10 they don't need to be blazingly quick because you're not gaming off them. Like if you're watching a movie or whatever over the network and stuff, 9 times out of 10 your network's going to be slower than your disk. Unless you're doing like parity and all that sort of bullshit. Yeah, but it can get complicated from there. But the reality is the machine. If I'm going to go somewhere, I'd be shutting my computer equipment down anyway. I'd be shutting it all down anyway. Is PM poop out the window? such as resisting shock. Well, hard drives when they shut down, they park their heads anyway, so I'm not worried. Obviously, if I hit something, well, that's probably going to be the least of my worries. But no, the reality is that the bus is not going to be moving anytime soon. So, a couple of years at least. Because I don't have my class 2. B, there's a fuckload of work that needs to go on it before I even want to move it anywhere. And C, God knows what it needs for a COF. As far as I'm aware, not a hell of a lot, but it needs work. But priorities: livable first, livable home first, then self-containment, then mobility. That's my plan. That's where my plan is. And I think that's fairly reasonable. And I'm hoping that I can get the majority of it done within 28 days. Obviously, my goal is my bedroom, at least with a bed and maybe some drawers. The boys' bunks need to be done so that they can sleep in it, and the kitchen, because I need to be able to make coffees, I need to be able to make food, I need to be able to make. Isaac still has bottles when he goes to bed, so I need to be able to make those. I don't want to be going over to my mother's house for water. I don't want to be taking all my dishes over to mother's house to wash them. I don't want to be taking all of my ingredients over to mother's house to cook for the boys. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be able to do all that here. Everything else, like the toilet is fine. Isaac's still in nappies. Lucas, he goes once, twice a day. Same with me, if that. So we're not worried about walking, 30 feet over there to go to the toilet. The toilet, it's on the back of Mum's house. It's got 2 doors, one for the inside, one for the outside. So you can, so we can come in from the back, kind of thing. The only thing that's going to be an issue might be at night, so I might get a chemical toilet just so Lucas doesn't have to leave the bus. 1 concession pass, please. Thank you, Mr. Driver. You don't get one, Polden. Fuck you, Polden. How you doing, bud? Just getting an air fryer, and I've got an air fryer, an Instant Pot, complete kitchen right there. That's a bachelor's kitchen, yes. That's not a supporting your kids, feeding them healthy meals kitchen. That's no. And even then, I need bench space. I need, get an Instant Pot and an air fryer. Where are they going to go? They're going to go somewhere. That's all getting ripped out. Probably in the next week. So I've got to get a bench top in here yet. Yeah. Seats taken. What was that? What am I thinking of? Ah, fucking Forrest Gump. Seats taken. I sit at the back with the cool kids. There ain't no back. There's no seats. There's only that seat there. Like right there. That's it. And Seth's fat ass is sitting on that. See? There ain't no seats up there. No seats. How you doing anyway, Polden? How's your weekend going, mate? You beat me to it? You said back to the real cool kids. How you doing, Sam Shears? Well, you'll be sitting on the pretty much on the box of the engine, because there's nothing there. I've got to get this. I do have to actually get the shed from Mitre 10 within the next couple of days, because I need to start. Like the previous owners did start stripping a lot of this out, and I need to get it out of here so I can start doing stuff, because I've got to walk and trip over everything at the moment, or walk around stuff. So I need to get that shed, and at least that way I can store. Because some of this wood's still perfectly usable. It's in good condition. Barn lemon tree in a pot. What's that going to achieve, Mike? You beat me to it. What did I beat you to? Exactly. No one called on this bus. Got them. Ooh, rough. Extra vibrations indeed. Just got back from a night away with Nino. Back to reality tomorrow. Yep.
Unit firepower upgraded.
Mr. Zeth, thank you for gifting to Mr. Sam Shears. I appreciate that, bud. Appreciate it. I'm not sure why, because this is going to be the last stream for a few weeks, probably. Oh, no, actually, I might be able to get a stream out later in the week, to be honest. Because, like I say, I've got a lot to sort at home, and my computer's probably going to be the last thing that gets packed up, so... it's definitely going to be the last thing that gets packed up. And the servers, because I need those for the kids' TV shows. A bucket for number 2. Uh, yeah. Yeah, at this stage, it looks like I can't get a composting. I don't want to buy. When it comes to functional stuff, um, like the solar system that's going to get installed is going to be brand new. The composting toilet is going to be brand new. Um, Functional stuff like that has to just work is going to be brand new. I'm not fucking around with secondhand stuff because you get stuff and it might be missing a part or it's been overstressed or not been stored properly and you're just taking a risk that it's going to not fuck out within the next year. And at least if you buy new, you get a warranty. The solar will have like a 5-10 year warranty on it. So obviously it makes sense. Yes, it's going to cost more money, but for the setup that I want anyway, I'm willing to pay that. But no, yeah. So amenities like that. I'm probably going to go to building recyclers for the maybe some of the bathroom, like the shower pan. The shower head will probably buy new. The kitchen sink will probably be reclaimed. Probably a new faucet though, because you said so. Oh fuck you too, Zeth. All right, fair enough. This is like real life Project Zomboid. You reckon? You're based in honorary woodsman now. We are nothing without a bus. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said earlier, I don't know anything about woodwork at all, in the slightest. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to build. I couldn't build my own way out of a paper bag. But like, one of my best friends is a builder, and his partner is a joiner. So they're actually coming over next weekend. We're gonna get the bed frame built, and get started on the bunks. Which is gonna be fucking awesome. But yeah. So anyway, so that's the state of it. That is the state of it. Look at the state of it. It's not actually that bad. It's not that bad. 2 weeks ago, I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I was not in a good place. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, that's why you're a bit of a cunt when you're in my streams." I no, that's just me. No, I'm just a bit of a cunt. Dead jokes are working. Where do we store all our dead jokes? In the database. That's fucking terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a cooldown. Sam shares. I think it's about a minute. Well, it might be 30 seconds. No, I think it's about a minute. Paper bags are pretty easy. Just pull your pants. You reckon? If you want street rep in rural Victoria, you also buy it from the database. Oh god. Oh, that's fucking terrible, dude. Oh, fucking terrible one. It's a dad joke. Would expect. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to be watching Connor very closely and picking up how he does things. I've got a couple of tools I'm going to have to buy more. I've got a miter box / drop saw. I've got a hand saw. It's a pretty shitty one, but I've got a hand saw. I've got a hammer, claw hammer. But I need to go buy like a drill, preferably cordless. One of those multi tools, the ones that has like the oscillating blade on it. It sort of goes up against router, so I can do the edges of things and cutting holes and things. Just yeah, and it might set me back $1,000, but it's an investment. I can keep building basically. I can do what Groby does basically. I can when his container arrives, I haven't decided whether I'm going to line it or not. But I have it. Once I've done the bus, I'm bound to know enough to be able to do that myself if I want to, and the tools will be there. You don't have the same supermarkets in New Zealand, or what do you call Woolworths that burned down? We used to have Woolworths, by the way, mate. Just 3D print everything. Yeah, Coles. Oh god. Yeah, we don't have Coles. We used to have Woolworths. Screws greater than nails. Yeah, I know the whole bus is screws, but in some cases screws. I might want to do nails. Does Groby live? Yeah, Groby lives in a bus. Did you not know that, Bo? Groby lives in a bus. He lives in a bus, and I think it's 2 shipping containers. I think it's 2 shipping containers. I know he's got a 40-footer. I think he's got a 20-footer. So, Wolves are now all countdown. Yeah. Wolves are all now countdown. The logo's the same, funnily enough. The logo's exactly the same. But yeah, Wolves are all now countdown. We don't have a Coles though. Well, we don't have Coles down here. I don't know if we've ever had it anywhere else, but we've never had one down here. Same logo, yeah. Yeah, nah, never really guessed. Ah, see, so does that mean I know Groby better than you do? Shipping down as a king for living. I stay at one a few weeks every year over festival season. Is it sick? Yeah, I picked one up for $1,500. Sam Shares. It's it's an old refrigerator unit, so it's already fully insulated. It's just gonna be awesome. It's gonna halve the amount of work that I have to do. Cause yeah, like I said, it's already insulated. He wants to know where you went, Bolden. Like where you actually physically fucked off to. Fuck yeah, that's a great price. Yeah, well, it had a house dropped on it, mate. It had a house dropped on it 10 years ago. I should have brought a drink bottle out here, eh? But yeah, I've got some plans. We are currently running off of house power. Not the lights. The lights are currently running off solar. But this laptop, whatever appliances I bring up here, are initially going to be off house power until we get the actual solar system installed. Why is it all flickery with the windows? Is it picking up all the rain on the windows? Maybe it is, or maybe oh no, that might be because it's dark and it's trying to compensate. I have the green screen thing. I don't have the green screen thing turned off. I thought I turned it off. Hang on. Got a hot box, you reckon? Oh, wrong one. No. I was wondering why it's all flickering in the background and looking real fucked up. I still have the green screen filter turned on. Chroma key, turn it off. There we go. That's better. That's better. I was wondering why it was looking flickery and disgusting. You might actually be able to see the horse now. Where is it? Where is the fat little fucking thing? He's not within view. But the others are. Bruny Island with the lady friend. It was sick. Little cabin on the beach. Yep, the lady friend. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering what it was too. Now I can see the mini horse. No, you can't. Because he's not. He must be around the corner.
Secondary objective achieved.
LEF right left.
You reckon? You reckon, Neon? Fair enough. I'll give you that one. Moo. Well, no, cows are on the other side of the road, dipshit. You've been here before. You know where the cows are. Would you like to see the mini horses, would you? I can arrange you can see the mini horses. Let me open the window and I'll stick the camera out. Close. These windows are actually quite cool. They open from the bottom. But they also open from the top. How sick's that? It's awesome. So if I don't want my kids hanging at the windows, I can open them up from the top. How cool is that? Trying to green screen the grass, it was, yeah. How you doing, Mr. Neon? You want horse? Alright. You probably just want to eat it. Is it going to reach? No. I'm going to have to pick you up. I can put you down there. So, might just close that one. Open that one. Ow! I need to close that one first. This is also... Oh, yeah, there will be a stream at the end of the month. Dumbass. We're coming up 3 years on Twitch. Coming up 3 years on Twitch, and we're going to do the anniversary stream.
Insufficient funds.
I want horse. We want horse. Horse.
You want whores? Well, I can't help you with that one. I can give you horse, but I can't give you whores. You're married. If that's Zeth doing that, which I'm picking it is, because he's the one that's been doing little bits all bloody night. Yes. Right. Already missed the goats. You will survive, mate. Next stream. You want whores? Yeah, I bet you do. There you go. Focus, you cunt. There you go. They got mini horses. They're not ponies. They are actually miniature horses. Appapalooza, or whatever the fuck they're called. Just a little whores. You reckon, Wobbly? How you doing today, mate? When are you due to go turtling? I turtled this morning. And then I went to the toilet. There you go. You had TTS a bit, so I never did. I've only just recently turned it on. You leave those cows alone. What fucking cows, you retard? Oh, sorry, I can't call you that. I do apologise. What cows, you idiot? Moo. They're not fucking cows. The cows are on the other side of the road. That is not a road. That is a driveway. How you doing anyway, Mr. Lysander? I'm moving into a bus, mate. There are cows, you just nowhere near the bus. There's another one at the back there. But look at this. This is my view. Well, I don't care much for that view, but you know, this is gonna be my view every day. Obviously, ignore the sheds and shit, but so. Thanks. Yeah, I remember you saying, yeah. You have to watch the VOD from the start, mate. We've already done a walkthrough. I can do another one. No, I can't.
Insufficient
Oh my
funds.
lord.
Farmer Primus milks dem whores.
Oh my god. You don't milk the friggin' whore. Stop. Oh, alright, never mind. I'm just gonna stop because my mouth's not working. And then out here, well, obviously there's a house there, unfortunately, but you know, whatever. The container's gonna go down there anyway, right in between the tree and the bus. So it's gonna block out a bit of that, give me a bit of privacy. Got a little front lawn in there. Oh shit, there we go. Little bit of lawn. That's where the trampoline and the kids' toys are gonna go. Fun fact: that driveway was built 2 days ago. The dude that actually owns the land just brought his digger up. No one asked him to do it. No one expected him to. He just brought his digger up and started digging it up, and then came back with a heap of gravel and mud and yeah, put it in for me. So there you go. That's my ute. As I was saying, you know, a couple of months ago, I'm getting a ute. That's my ute. Good old, you can't really see it. Good old Toyota Hilux. She does alright, that thing. She does alright. Alright, let's check you guys back in there. And let's pick this up again. Without crushing half the cables. Hey, how you going? I'm gonna wait for the camera to readjust. Because it's in highlight mode because we were looking outside before. Okay. Come on. Normalize. Jedi party. Alright. It's still really dark, it isn't it? Yep. Fucking hell. Can you do your white balance adjustment, please? Let's see. Let me just mark for some of the settings. Configure video. Where are we? Brightness, saturation, white balance. Is it white balance? Backlight comp? Or do I have to turn the brightness up? Probably have to turn the brightness up. Let's just turn the brightness up. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll reset everything afterwards. Right. And back to the screen with the overlays. Wrong one. That one. There we go. It's almost like a farmer's view. It is. It is. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't mind there being a couple of houses and some sheds and stuff. I'm not one of these people that needs to have like a pristine view of fucking, you know, everything. Oh, the bonus about where I'm living is about a 5-minute walk that way is a river. And we're coming into summer. Fucking yes. I'm going to be living down there. I'm going to fucking... if I could physically move the bus down there, I would move the bus down there and live down there. But obviously I can't, so I'll be spending a bit of time down there, needless to say. You don't milk them wobbly, you siphon... Oh, for God's sake. Hey, Ned, how you doing, bud? It's all good, man. I'll have a look back. Can't stop as I'm at work, but glad you're doing okay, man. Yep. It's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. Oh, there you go. There's Dougal. There's Dougal. 4-wheel drive? Nah, just a 2-wheel. Just a 2-wheel, mate. Oh, I farted and it stinks. It's a low lux. No, it's not a no standard. So it might have just been the angle. I am in a bus after all, so I am a lot higher than the lux. When's the Acubra? The what? The Acubra? Hopefully not downstream from cows. I don't think so. It's a decent sized river. It's not like a creek. It's a decent sized river. It's a decent sized river. Hat. What? I have no fucking idea what you're on about. Fishing stream? Possibly. No, probably not. Probably not. As it is, I'm off satellite, which, well, it's kind of satellite. It's not. It's a wireless system. It's a point-to-point system. I do get 4G on my phone, and I am getting 3 bars, but data in New Zealand is
Insufficient funds.
Farmer's hat, or stockman's hat for all those cows you be wrangling, you farmer.
Fuck you, you absolute piece of shit. Thank you for the 20 bits, but fuck you, Zeth. I'm gonna Google that fucking hat. What was it? Acubra. Oh, for God's sake. That's an Australian hat. I want to be seen dead in that. I want to be seen dead in it, mate. But nah, data's too expensive in New Zealand Neon. Which is a shame. Acubra. Whatever. Acubra is a damn hat. Yeah, I get that now. More like Ealing stream. Well, because you go Ealing at night and you guys wouldn't see anything. So, again, no point. Yeah, no point. So yeah, anyway. As I said before, that's the state of it.
Secondary objective achieved.
Mr. Groby, thank you for the resub, buddy. I actually want to see how I got that light working now. See how bright it is. Oh, it's not too bad. It's kitchen worthy. How you doing anyway, Mr. Grobes? How's 7 Days to Die going? I need to get back into that game. I do enjoy it. I just haven't played it in a while. I mean, probably more eels in the river than fish. Yeah. No, yes, no. I mean, you can go whitebaiting in that river. No, you're probably better off going in the creek for eels, to be honest. Probably, yeah. There's not a hell of a lot of slow moving places in this stretch of the river. Yeah, you're probably better off going in the creeks, I reckon. There's a lot more slower areas where they can sort of live in. The bus, a new summer place. The bus is my home, Neon.
Secondary objective achieved.
Mr. Wheels, thank you for the resub, buddy. 14 months. I appreciate it, mate. No, Neon, no. This is my house, mate. I'm moving into it. You'll have to, for the full story, you'll have to go back and watch the VOD. We've been, what are we? We are, well, an hour and 38 minutes in after it fucking battery died after the first 2 minutes. But, yeah. Basically, no, lost job, decided couldn't afford house, bought bus, can live cheap. Yeah. Hope it works out. That's the plan. That is the plan, mate. She's, like I've been saying, she's completely stripped out, so it is going to need a lot of work. I've got 28 days to get it livable, because that's when I'll have to leave my home, my current home. But I'm putting in my notice tomorrow because it's $425 a week. So as it is, before I can even cut ties with the house, it's at least $1,600. It was at $850, $1,700. There we go, $1,700. Because it's going to be about a month's worth of rent I still have to pay. Although I think I'm either a week or 2 weeks in advance. I can't remember, so maybe not. I should get that. Well, I should get my bond back at least anyway. The bond was fucking horrendous. I had to take a loan to get the fucking bond. But yeah, a lot of work ahead, so it's not gonna be a hell of a lot. I'm gonna stream where I can. over the next month. We do have a stream at the end of the month. Actually, no, we have a stream not this week, not this coming weekend. The following weekend is the 3-year stream anniversary. So it's my the weekend that's coming will mark my 3 years on stream, 3 years on Twitch, of streaming. But because I have the kids, I've moved it to the following weekend. We will be here. I now know that I can stream here perfectly fine, and the piece of equipment which I'll be working on is in that shed there. We'll be doing another just chatting stream, but Primus will be on the booze. I don't know what we're going to do for like stream engagement. I haven't got that far yet. And I'll be working on a piece of machinery, which is not running. I'm going to see if I can get it going again, and you guys get to mock me and tell me how much of a fucking useless mechanic I am. I mean, I'm kind of resigned to the fact that you guys are going to do that regardless, so...
Miscalculation in enemy capability. Compensation initiated.
Message.
Thank you for the $20, Neon. Thank you for the you know, the $20 message. That's an expensive message, mate. Why is my fucking feed my activity feed never updates anymore? I don't know why. Why is it only showing me raids? Let's turn it off. You have no stream activity. Do I have to turn everything on? Alright, let's turn everything on. Give me a minute here. For some reason everything's turned off. Redemptions and purchases. Filter. Hey, there we go. Now it's working. Most expensive message of your life, eh, Neon? In a literal sense. Gonna say about the bond, usually about 4 weeks. It's normally 4 weeks worth, and then you pay 2 weeks in advance. 2 weeks rent in advance. How are we doing? We dropped a couple of frames there. I don't know why the bitrate keeps going up to 4,000. I think it's OBS trying to compensate. Don't you need a job to be able to get a loan? I don't have a loan. I've got an existing loan. I'm not planning on getting a loan, if that's what you're asking. I don't know if it's actually going to help. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong. No, that bulb was out. That bulb was out. Might go steal a bulb quickly. I need to find when to buy one of those. Where's my screwdrivers? I moved them before because I took you guys into the driver's seat with me, and I put them somewhere, and now I can't find them. So technically it's all your fault. Yeah. I'll check chat in a minute. I'll probably take that one actually, that bulb there, because we've got that light above me, and I just want to light up that other side of my face just a little bit. How do you get into this fucking thing? I got the other one open easy as piss. Ah, there we go. Pull that bulb out. Little missed. Blame chat. Why am I blaming chat? You got LED bulbs, I take it. No, they're these little 12-volt fucking things. I thought the lighting and system in this was 24 volt, but no, it's actually only 12. Right, work. Ah! Fuck, that's bright. Why would you look at it when you turn it on, Primus, you fucking idiot? Right, plug all of that in. I might have to close the doors because the bugs are starting to come in. Let me just put this cap on. There we go. Yeah, they're not very bright either. So yeah, probably, maybe LED bulbs are an upgrade. Because yeah, they don't put out a hell of a lot of light. Yeah, see, like this side of my face is still completely dark, but I think it's because I've got that light and that light on. Yeah, so it's mainly that light that's doing everything, I think. Yeah. It's the fluorescent. I can't see a thing because I was looking at the bulb when I turned it on, because, you know, dumbass. That is swanky upgrading the old gaming chair, mate. I know, right? I know. Don't you wish you had one? Don't you wish you had one? Mate, I'll sell it to you for 20 bucks. I'll sell it to you for 20 bucks. The only catch is you gotta come get it. Because, you know, shipping. Fuck that. Oh, and it's held together by a piece of number 8 wire, so... I mean, that's just the Kiwi way. How you doing, Deeks? Little festoon bulbs, artistic lighting. Yeah, I don't know. I might shop around and see what's brightest for that run off 12 volt. I don't necessarily have to buy camper van grade stuff. I can, just general electronics, general LED bulbs, basically. Doesn't have to be specific. Yeah. Chair and stairs all in one. Exactly. Low price of $20, mate. You can't go wrong. Think I had one of those step stool things? Yeah, they're good. Oh, this came with a bus. Most expensive step stool I've ever bought. 20 grand. 20 grand. But yeah, so the name is Busted. BUS apostrophe TED. So Busted. Cost me 20 grand. It's an 11.5 meter Mitsubishi Fuso. 1992 model. How big is the engine? I can't remember how big the engine is. It is. I know. So it is a 6-cylinder turbo diesel. Let me just punch it into the car jam. It does tell me how big the engine is. You're not gonna. No, I don't see the point, Mike, because that just because then it has to go through an inverter that takes capacity where I could have a fridge or a TV or some other piece of 240 volt equipment running. I think I'd rather have 12 volt for that. Save the inverter for the bigger stuff. Late, might fell asleep on the lounge. That's alright, mate. There's always a VOD there. I mean, we died after the first 2-3 minutes because the battery on this laptop decided to shit itself because apparently it can't hold a charge for more than fucking 10 minutes. 20k for the bus, yep. But that's cheap, mate. Bustard. I was thinking of calling it Buster. BUS apostrophe TER. But that was my brother-in-law's nickname when he was doing Speedway. And I think it would go to his head. So, Busted. It is currently busted. So, it kind of, yeah. Are you becoming a doomsday prepper? I am not becoming a doomsday prepper. I'd need significantly more shipping containers for that. Yeah, I'd need a certificate, a lot more. And watch DK get booted by a horse when it loads because I'm on slow internet. Looks like it's not going to load. Sorry, Deeks. Yeah, those shoutouts probably aren't going to work because of where I am. I'm pretty much using the entire bandwidth for streaming. Alright, you can piss off now. I think she's locked up. Does reload overlays get rid of it? Yeah, we'll reload the overlays. It was a classic. Must have been Movember. It was, I think. No, yeah, I think it was. You went to do something about fleas, and you ended up punching the horse, and it booted you and killed you. So that's what your clip thing is. Unfortunately, yeah. Currently don't have the bandwidth to stream and play that video, which is weird because it's a WebM. It should be tiny. Hopefully the bus will be more boss. Well, it's done your upgrades. Well, that's the idea. Yeah, that's the idea. But I won't be changing the name. It's still going to be busted. It's still going to be busted. It was, like I said, I was thinking of Buster, but I think Craig's head would swell. But yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much the go. So the things to take away from this are once I vacate my current home, the stream schedule will pretty much stop because I don't have anywhere to do it. Not because I don't want to do it, but because I don't have anywhere to do it. Once the shipping container is cleared, somewhat soundproofed, with foam, then I'll set up in there and streaming will resume. I lost a job and gained a job in a day, so I'm now a part-time mechanic, which is awesome. With the potential to go into a apprentice position, which I'm thinking I would like to do. And I own my own home now. Yeah, yes, you can argue. Yes, no, you're not a homeowner. A home is a house on some land. No, to me, this is going to be my home. It is mine. It is 100% mine. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't have any loans for it. I've got one personal loan, and that was long before I bought the bus. This is 100% mine. So that is a good feeling. And yeah, right now I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. Do you own your current place or renting? Renting. That's why I'm moving out. Third, because I can't afford $425 a week. Not on a part-time, on a part-time paycheck. So yeah. Put it this way: what I'm going to be paying here for rent is
insufficient funds.
What to
fuck
take
me,
from
that is
this?
loud.
Primus is becoming a farmer.
I'm not
Yeehaw.
becoming a farmer. Fuck off, Zeth. Let's do that. Why are you not working? What? Divided by that. I am paying 8 times less a week in rent. 8 times less. Or 8.5 times less. A rent living here. Moving to the bus is going to cost me 8 times less a week. A week. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. Did you say what you're doing with the Falcon? I don't own a Falcon. I own a Ford LTD. 94 Ford LTD, and it's going into that shed over there until that shed gets pulled down. So I've already bought car covers for it. I need to clear the shed out, and then the LTD is going to go in there, be stored in there. It's pretty much my summer car anyway. It's my summer cruiser. I don't know how much I'll be using it this summer though, because obviously I'm going to be very, very busy this summer. But no, I'm keeping that. That's my forever car. I'd never sell it. Never sell it. Someone would have to offer me a lot of coin, and even then, like I'm talking figures that it's not even worth, and even then, I don't think I'd sell it. I love it too much. It's my baby. Exactly the way I felt when I bought my bus. 12 years in now, and we're not changing things. Exactly, mate. Exactly. And that's how I feel. I feel I'm going to be happy. And once I'm done, like my father, well, my mum's partner, I guess you can call him. No, my mum's partner seems to reckon this will be like an 80 grand bus when it's done. So if I ever did decide to sell it, it's going to be worth something. But I don't know. I don't know what the future will hold. We will see. We will see indeed. Alright, where are we? Good shit, man. I'm a homeowner and you're doing better than me. Oh, nah. I don't know if there's such thing as doing better, mate. This is your DS3 revenge effort. Yeah. No, this is just Zeth being a cunt. Damn it, getting dark quick, yeah. Well, it's daylight savings. It's currently 10 to 9, and it's still light outside. Which means if it is 10 to 9, I'm gonna have to wrap this up very shortly. Probably, yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up at 9, I reckon. I only budgeted for 2 hours, so. And then I need a coffee. I'm thirsty. Zeth, you forgot a goat farmer. There are no goats here. There are no goats here. And you had to start during the apocalypse. True, true, exactly. Yeah, I can fuck off. Well, you can't fuck. I can go. Yeah, good call, Golda. Good call. No, DK only realised he had TDS on bits today. To be honest, yes, it's a minor payback. That's because this is a fairly what I would deem is probably one of my serious streams. That's why I have to save all the channel points, just because I didn't need those particular distractions. Sounds like my Subaru Outback. It's a life commitment. Yeah, what are you doing with that, Samshez? Do enlighten us, mate. Really hope all that you are wanting to happen in your future works out exactly the way you want. It sounds like an amazing way to live, an absolute get dream to make it come true. Yeah. I've been pretty much, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for years. I don't like caravan. I don't never want to do a caravan or anything like that. I don't like small spaces. This is big enough to me. I am slightly claustrophobic, not over the top, but things like caravans, closets, those sort of things, are really small, where you can barely move. You got fuck all room. I'm not a fan of those. But a bus, I'm fine with. I don't seem to be having any issues. I might have a few issues after I start loading it up with crap, in which case we'll deal with that when the time comes. But until then, no. It's something I wanted to do for a while. Mum used to live in a bus, like 15 years ago, and I used to love coming to stay with Mum, because I wasn't living at home then. I was living in Wellington. Yeah, I used to love coming to stay with Mum because she's living in the bus. It was cool. I loved it. Does it float? It does not float, Mr. Wheels. Definitely does not float. I can tell you that because I know that it leaks. That skylight there leaks. There is a new one to put in it. It came with a new skylight to put in it. It's just going to be, well, the weather forecast is so up and down at the moment. That's going to be a middle of summer job. There is a tarp currently up on the roof to cover it, but no, it's a middle of summer job when I know it's not going to rain. I agree, Mike. I think we all need to buy a Promise. No, I don't need a fucking goat. Cost-effective way to keep the grass in the bus down. Yeah, and the shit content up. If you guys get me goats, I'm killing it and fucking eating it. It'll go in my freezer. No, I'm just busting your balls because I'm happy for you and the new adventure you're about to take, mate. Yeah, I know, Zeph. I know, mate. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Just driving it, enjoying it, keeping stock, never selling it for whatever money, forever car. Yeah. It's good to hear that you've got one of those too, Mr. Sam Shears. Like my one, I've put fuck all money into it. I've done a few mods here and there, but it's mostly stock, and I like it that way. But it's a nice feeling having a forever car that you own outright, and would never part with. Does it float wobbly wheels, you bastard? It is a legit question. Yes. Although he wasn't driving a bus, was he? What were you driving, Tassie? It was the pickup. It was that truck thing you could put other cars on the back of, wasn't it? With the big fucking wheels. Yeah, it was. Loads of rain, plenty of semen in that bus in the future. Oh, for God's sake. No semen in here. Well, maybe a little bit of semen. Yeah. Anyway, I think we might wrap it up there, folks. For anyone that's sort of come in late and sort of wants to know the full story, go back and watch the VOD. I'm going to delete the first VOD because it's like 5 minutes of, welcoming the people in that were early, and then the battery in my laptop cutting out because it's a piece of shit. So I'm going to delete that one. But if you missed anything, go back and watch the VOD. There's quite a bit of information there. Walk around to the bus. I only showed you one side from the outside, but it's exactly the same on the other side. And only because I'm not as mobile because the battery sucks. So yeah, if you want to, when I started it up, apparently you guys couldn't hear it. But it ran first pop. So if you guys want to see any of that, go back through the VOD. And I'm gonna try and do a stream sometime this week. Probably not. Probably I might try for Wednesday. I think I got the kids on Friday, so yeah, we'll try for Wednesday. I might do some American Truck Sim, I think. Might do some Truck Sim. Night Primos, hope it works out, brother. Thank you, Mr. Neon. Good GG, good night, Mr. Sam Shares. Does tend to flood in that part of the country, so not entirely silly question. Yeah, it does flood here. Thanks. Congrats on a great adventure, mate. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Wheels. I appreciate that. Found your wank corner yet? My wank corner is going to be the entire back of the bus, mate, because that's where my bedroom's going to be. This bus is going to be rocking. It's the bottom corner too. Oh god. Here's 4 wank stations. 4 corners make sense. I've always wondered. Now you can answer my question. What question? What question, Wheels? Go on. Last thing before we sign off. What do you got? Bang bus? No. I mean, it will be a bang bus. I mean, I am planning to bang in the bus, but nah, Buster. BUS''TER. Here we go. I'll type it in chat for you. This is what the nope, sorry, that's wrong. That's it. That's its name. So the bus is actually called Ted. The bus's name is Ted. Bus? Ted. Busted. So we need the goats for fuck you, Zeph. Who is Ted? Bus is Ted. Busted. And it is currently busted, so it fits. Alright. Do the wheels on the bus go round and round? They do. I can confirm, Wobbly. I was there yesterday. I watched it. Do I have some video of it? No, I don't. Oh, I might have some video proof of the wheels on the bus going round and round. I'll send it to you later on OnlyFans. Have a great night, make plans, dream plans, get shit done, and look back at it later to see how bloody smart you were. Best outcome ever is what I wanted to see. That's
Insufficient funds.
Can you sing it?
Can I sing it? Yes, I can. Am I going to? No, I'm not. Alright, guys. Thank you for coming. It's been... I've wanted to talk about everything about this the last 2 weeks, but I didn't want to have to repeat myself so many fucking times that it would just feel like a broken record, which is why I wanted to do this stream, and you guys could all share it together, comment on it together, be there for the first together. I'm actually thinking I might even do some just chatting streams like this where I'm actually working on the bus. So who knows? I mean, they'll probably end up being in the middle of the day, but there's something I'm mulling over. So, but anyway, thank you guys, everyone. Thank you everyone coming in. Sounds like a farmer's song. Fuck you, there. Good GG. Good night, mate. No worries, Mr. Wheels. Night, night, buddy. Mr. Tazzy. Night. Third, see you, buddy. I'm happy for you, man. Catch you up when I catch you. You will catch me the next time Zeth is streaming, because I won't be mocking him at all. Missed the last 30 minutes on the phone to Mumsy. Anything new? Yeah, just go back and watch the VOD, Mr. Bo. Just go back and watch the VOD. Perfect ending song. Sounds like a farmer song. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what? For that, there you go. Actually, no, this is the perfect ending song for some years. Bus Reno streams for the win. Yep, it might be happening. Later, Ned. Make sure to leave the cam stream go. And that first late, not happening, mate. Buswork streams will be interesting, and farming streams, milking the. Oh, for God's sake. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. See ya. I'll see you on Wednesday. I'm going to do some American Truck Sim. So, 7 PM. See you then. Bye.